And unable to settle that one down was Cohen Belsterling. But at the side of the net, that is buried by Tomko. What tic-tac-toe passing by Mirovic. Panorama. Cooley dropping it back for Caden Pendo. The Charleroi native feeds Cooley, and that's like shooting fish in a barrel. Raising Canes with a 2-1 lead. Cooley across the attacking line once again for Pendo. Pendo finds metal but not mesh. No, it went in. It clanged off the bar and it went in behind Mason Mirovic. Team Taco. But he cannot. Massey shuts the door. Tries to finish the quick out. Another save by Massey. Steal by Rorik, and Rorik strikes iron behind Lucas Massey.
Yeah.
Tomko on the doorstep. That's batted away by Massey. 2-on-1 the other way. Again, it's Cooley on the off wing. Cooley, cross ice. One-timer burial. Caden Pendo. Pendo makes his move. Pendo on his backhand slips it back to Cooley. Cooley cannot beat Mason Mirovic. He waited a hair too long to shoot it, I think.
It's Cooley.
Had a Logan Cooley goal call. Logan Cooley goal call. Say that 3 times fast. All teed up, but it was not meant to. Line. Outlining for Cooley. Quick one-touch pass. How smooth to Norkovicus. Norkovicus from an angle. He scores! Catches a piece of the post, and that might have caught a piece of Massey as well. Coming the other way and scoring is Laviolette. He's got a multi-goal game in game 1. 7-3, Team Canes. Well defended there by Team Taco. Tomko with room on the right wing. Will Tomko, the Peters Township product. Glove save, Massey.
Good.
Cooley dispossessed briefly by Tomko, but Cooley recovers. Cooley creates space, looks for company. One-timer burial. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Nick Kakali out to Mirovic in the final minute of the game. Mirovic! Oh, what a nasty-looking snipe there. Save. Now Tyler will get a shot at number 4 once again. And he, too, is victim of a glove save.
The glove on
Steal by
Bazzi
Tomko.
today has just been unbeatable so far, it looks like. Oh, of course.
Saganuk is dispossessed by an attacking Dawson Seriano. Seriano goes upstairs on Hale for the game's first goal. Long ago, the SPHL contributing a number of players to this event, and here is Sharino going bar down once more.
Both of those were just unbelievably disgusting.
From the slot. Oh, what a pretty one-timer there by Cyprian. He nuzzles that nylon for Team Saloon. The Hershey Bears. Well, the Bears are practically an AHL dynasty. This is AHL royalty we've got representing Team Saloon as Felsing goes 5-hole on Hale. Cerrone behind the tidal wave net out in front for Pelosic. Pelosic! He hits the target. Mistretta.
NHL debut.
I am going to be watching him like a hawk. And meanwhile, better keep your eye on Cyprian. He's got a pair for Team Saloon.
Stuff that they're doing with the puck is unbelievable to watch.
Cerrone on his backhand gives Team Saloon the lead with half a minute left in period 1 of 2. And here come the chasers after Felsing. Felsing hits it off Hale and hits it off the crossbar as well. And on the follow-up, it is De Elstra scoring for the first time. Mistretta, a veteran of the Shaha Panthers program, and Dusty Garagach with an easy tip in there to make it 5-4 tidal wave.
Yeah.
The pass broken up, and all by his lonesome is Pelosic. Pelosic to the cage. He shoots. He scores. And up ahead of the play now is Berardinelli. Berardinelli to the goal. He shoots. And does he score? Yes, he does. That one. Limoges.
They just went out way too far wide there. I mean, he kind of knew what was happening. Felsing, wow. Beautiful move, beautiful shot there.
Sport management major entering his sophomore year at RMU. And meanwhile, Saloon answers right back with a goal to make it a 2-goal deficit. 3 minutes. Second team All-American. And meanwhile, speak of the devil comes calling. Cyprian makes it a 1-goal game, and there's still time left. Tidal Wave does hang on for the 8-7 victory in Game 2. We'll take a nice cut break, and then we'll have the consolation game. But Tomko, he of the Sioux City Musketeers most recently, and USHL just missing the net. Konyan cuts to the goal, and that save is made by Hale, and the rebound is put in. Devin Rorick, who's been denied, has tied it at 3.
And it seems like all of them haven't been able to get past Hale, but they finally crack him on that one. And right down the other way, it's Carone giving them the lead back.
Victoria in the British Columbia League. Eventually, he'll play his college hockey at Holy Cross. He committed less than 2 years.
Team Gorda is finally going back to the Murovich, Kakali, and Tomko trio here. This is the trio we saw win them the championship last year, but they're going to get
What a pretty pass. Amateur hockey. Carone scoring. Oh, what a snipe there by Anthony Carone.
State, what a school right now to be committed to. I mean, after the year they just had, a lot of people, and another one, but a lot of people see them going far again, and a lot of rumors up
with the penalty shot. And he will be the first player to convert a penalty shot, literally shooting that puck through the net behind Hale.
And paid off well.
So the errant empty net attempt backfires, and here's Tomko with a chance to make it a 1-goal game. But he is stopped by Hale.
Saved by Hale there.
Big saves indeed by Hale in this consolation game. Murovich, I'll take that, thank you very much, says Chase Hale. But instead it's going to be Carone who does the honors.
That'll be Carone's 3rd of the game.
Carone's hat trick salts away this consolation game. Team Gordo's Tacos and Tequila. Team Saloon wins this consolation game over Gordo's by an 8-5 final score.
Cooley with the blind no-look pass right to Delestra there, but he makes up for it with that beautiful one-touch.
Had a hard time spotting that one. It had enough velocity. Tidal Wave Sports in last year's event watches Massey at the other end finally get beaten, and we're tied at 1, just shy of the midpoint of period 1. Reno from the circle, and he tucks it in. Yes, it just does barely cross the line. Sharino gives Tidal Wave its first lead with 2 minutes left in the first. Nelly over the line. Berardinelli in front. Oh, on the give and go from Sharino. Alex Berardinelli makes a German spectacle of himself, and it's 3-1 Tidal Wave.
Seems like early Canes has had the majority of possession time. They just can't beat them. And looks like Pendo, maybe?
It is Pendo.
I don't know if it's in the net or passed it up to a guy who wasn't looking, just gave it right back to Logan Cooley.
Cooley toward goal. That save made by Bear. To the opposite circle, trying to create space. Goes behind the net to Laviolette, who has the only goal for Canes in this final game. A Michigan is attempted, but it is stopped by Bear.
He went for the around-the-world Michigan, tried going to the blocker side instead of the short side. Don't see that.
Only the highest quality, craveable chicken finger meals because it's their one love. Their crew makes it happen, their culture makes it unique, and you, the community, make it all worthwhile.
Game early and a goaltending change from Tidal Wave here. Let's see if maybe that can spark some Canes offense. There's a nice pass by Cooley, and that one's in the net.
Well, there's the spark you were looking for, Aaron. It's Cam Davis tying things up for Canes. Once by Team Raising Canes to begin the second period of play. And we've got a new hockey game. The final game of week 1. Burial. There's a mammoth wrist shot. Pun wholly intended. He's going to keep it himself for the moment. Cooley to Pendo. What a sick move there by Pendo, and he scores! Mercy does not exist in this dojo. That to a certain point when you both step onto the ice like your peers, and you're both playing a 200-foot game on a sheet of ice, and you're both out there competing. And finally, we follow the bouncing puck all the way to the tape of Cam Davis, who has his second of this final game.
Sure, he played so well in that first game. I mean, when that win, just can't seem to get it going there. But that one found its way in. Another silky play.
A smooth play there by Sherino. Dawson Sherino, the Greensburg native, another Ice Castle 3-versus-3 debutante. And Caden Pendo answers right back at 7-4.
Beautiful shot bar down by Pendo. And he's another one, him and Logan.
And a lead pass to Schmidt. Schmidt on goal. And it's a Schmidt show at the Ice Castle. Laviolette toward goal. Laviolette unable to go 5-hole. And that'll just about do it. Not enough time for Berardinelli to look for another. And so with that, Raising Canes is your Week 1 champion. And Logan Cooley's club defeats Team Tidal Wave Sports in the final round by a final score of 8-4. And live coverage of the Ice Castle 3-versus-3 Elite League on TenbandTV has been brought to you by our friends at Tidal Wave Sports. Get ready for the new wave of sports design as Tidal Wave brings you the best in custom jerseys, apparel, marketing materials, and more. When you turn to the dedicated staff at Tidal Wave, they will make sure your business or organization looks its best well in action in the community or online. Ride the wave of excellence at TidalWaveSports.com. Follow them at Tidal Wave Sports. Quality, passion, pride. That's Tidal Wave Sports, the official uniform supplier of the USHL and specialty uniform licensee of the ECHL.